Frederick Douglass was born a slave in Maryland in 1818. When he was 7, he was separated from his mother and sent into the fields to work. During his hardships in the field, he witnessed brutal beatings and cold, hungry nights. His spirit was broken and soul diminished.
Before anything could get worse, Douglass was sent to Baltimore to a pair of ship carpenters. During his time in Baltimore, he was taught to read and write by the slave owner's wife. This is where Douglass first learned about abolitionists.
All good things had to come to an end, though. Before he knew it, Douglass was sent back to the farm to live with a treacherous slave keeper called Edward Covey.
Being unable to stand the beatings and punishments anymore, Douglass suited up as a sailor and sailed to the great city of New York. While in New York, Douglass witnessed one of the most influential periods of his life, getting a chance to hear William Garrison's speech. Garrison's speech was executed so well that it convinced Douglass to become an abolitionist. Douglass's abolitionist career in New York started out strong. He started his own newspaper called the North Star, which talked about slave life, and his autobiography converted many Northerners into abolitionists.
Douglass played a big part in the Civil War. He was a strong advisor to President Lincoln and also a recruiter of black troops. The war had finally been over, and all the slaves had been free. Frederick Douglass had finally achieved his goal. By being persistent and tenacious, Frederick Douglass persevered until the end. There's a connection from Frederick Douglass to President Barack Obama. So if it wasn't for Frederick Douglass fighting for freedom for a myriad of time, maybe President Obama wouldn't be sitting in the Oval Office as we speak.
Frederick Douglass is often compared to Martin Luther King Jr. for their tenacity, courage, and indomitable spirit. Both led them to achieve their dreams.